WhittyLou here, coming to you live from New York City. Just trying to say, hey y'all. So for the most part, I have been thinking about starting my lock journey, and I feel like it's time. I've been doing my own hair for so long now, and earlier this year I had put spring twists in my hair. These are spring twists as well, but they're just super shorter. They're pretty much the same length as my actual hair is now. So earlier this year, as I stated, I went to Mexico for like 5 days, put my spring twist in, and I was just amazed at how light the twists were overall. And I just liked the overall look, and I was just like, this actually looks like my actual hair. It feels great, super light, and I'm gonna keep it in for a little bit just to see if I can if it'll grow on me or whatever. So ended up keeping them in for like a month and a half, I believe. So after that, I re-put them back in. This is like a month now having these little short spring twists in, and it just dawned on me that I need to start my lock journey like ASAP. So with that being said, that's what really triggered me to think about it and pull through to actually try to start locking. I know for certain, I think it was maybe like a week and a half ago, I ended up taking out one of the spring twists, and I had pre-locked a little bit, with no product or anything like that. So I was just like, oh, so maybe my hair can actually lock. We'll see. That was without any product, of course. I literally was in the shower, and the humidity of the shower got to my actual hair to the point where it was easy for me to just coil twist it with a comb, and it's been like that ever since. And it's so crazy because even if I try to unravel it, I can unravel it without any issues. However, I always try to do little experiments. So I ended up taking it out with my fingers, and I just twisted it back, and it was fine. I know it's not much of anything, but when you are trying to transition into locks, what I've been reading and what I've been hearing and listening is that you have to train your hair. So being that this little lock has been there for a week and a half now, it's pretty much prematurely training for the lock journey. I know for certain that I'm super excited about it. I've always admired them from afar, and I'm just that person looks so dope with the locks. I wish I could rock some locks, and it's just been a real journey as far as a hair journey for me. As far as I can remember, especially even when I went natural. I went natural back in 2006, and I just drastically just cut all my hair off and just started from scratch. I didn't want to hang on to any straggly pieces or any type of heat damaged hair. I just wanted to start from scratch. So from there, it was a struggle for me. It was a struggle for me because I wasn't used to having my hair that short, first and foremost. And it didn't matter if I, excuse me, it didn't matter if I would try to put huge earrings in or anything like that. I just was not feeling the baby fro. That wasn't, I wasn't feeling it for me because of my face shape. It's just so round, and Like, my friends would be like, oh, you have like a little sunshine face, or oh, Simba. Like, what? But of course, I was still a teenager. So, of course, like, those things like hurt your feelings. So, 4 years later, going into 2010, I moved to New York and just experimenting different things, like going to the Dominicans for one. I had went to go get my hair blown out, and that caused drastic heat damage to the point where like I ended up cutting my hair off again. But this time it was like in a style. I liked the style, it was cute, but it was a lot of maintenance that I wasn't prepared for. With that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grow out my hair and we're gonna just figure something else out. And as the years go by, it's like almost 10 years later, and still have the same like hairstyle. I still feel like I've accepted my hair and what it does, and I love it. But when it came down to trying to find like a signature style, it was a struggle for me. So now, being that I do my own hair and I put in like my own braids and twists, I'm just ready for something different that I haven't experienced before. And granted, I've tried like a lot of hairstyles, and I'm just like, that's not gonna work. Before I even put these twists in, I had a full-on weave. Mind you, I haven't had a weave in like forever. I feel like I was like in high school. That was not the jam. That definitely was not the jam. It was flawless, it was perfect, it was cute, beautiful, but it just wasn't me. So after I took out the weave, after like 2 weeks, it was 2 weeks, it was just 2 weeks, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna put these twists back in, because I just loved how it was just light, airy. I just pick up and go and be done with it. And so I definitely know for certain that having these twists in my hair just confirms that I am ready for my lock journey, and I'm ready to document it, to share the journey along the way. And I'm just really excited. So with that being said, and being that I am new to this whole video documentation, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm just excited to see what you guys think. All right, see ya.